Okay, today we picked up this Graco Turn2me seat. For this one, she's transitioning to a big girl seat instead of the carrying infant seat. And for times like this right now, I wanted to show, I'm sitting in here, we're waiting for one of my kiddos to get done with something. And it's hot outside today, so I've got a bottle ready to go and I've got this smiley little one ready to go in her seat, and I can turn it to me inside the car so that it's easier for me to play with her or give her bottles or any of the rest of it. So yeah, it's a cool seat. Having a rotating seat is a really good idea, I think. Makes it a lot easier to put her in and out, just kind of more options, more convenient. So it's also a little easier when the seat is sideways for one of the kids to come in through the other side of the car and get to this side of the car if something's close, like this brick wall. One of the reasons I picked this is because it has this indent back here. Rather than having the base be the same size and go all the way back, it's got this indent, and that makes it way easier for my other kiddos to buckle in here than if the base goes all the way back. So the PAAK car seat, that had the permanent base that with the anchor points, and then the seat that clipped into it. So this is a lot better in that sense. It is almost exactly the same width as the PAAK seat, so it's not smaller. I did look at a couple slim options, like the Even Flow 360, I think it is slim. But because that's under investigation at the moment, I just didn't feel comfortable buying that. So I did go with this Graco. It's supposed to be well safety tested. They brag a lot about that it's the most safety tested seat. I was reading up on the instructions. It does have the seatbelt hooks, like most seats have these days. So when you're once you've unbuckled, you can put the clips for the buckle in these, and it keeps it separated. So when you put the baby back in, it's kind of, you're not dealing with trying to dig around to get the seat belts out. I think most car seats have that these days. But what I also really like is you pinch and pull this, and it will adjust the seat belts up and down for her shoulders. So it's really easy and quick to adjust that, rather than the kind of old school, you take the whole seat belt out of a threaded slot and then put it through a different one, and that's kind of a pain. So I think this is pretty great. Yeah. And I think you think it's pretty great too, huh? So I just wanted to show that that's kind of what it looks like inside of a Rivian R1S from the passenger seat. There we go. It's no bigger than the infant seat. It might be a little bit narrower. There's still about the same amount of space between the front seat in my position and the baby seat. You just push forwards on this blue latch and then pull up. It won't let you pull up until that's forwards. And then you can spin it around either way. It is specifically in the instructions, it says do not use the rotation controls when it's in forward facing. Some seats have like an additional, some rotating seats have an additional sort of back to them that goes quite high up to shoulder height. And I think that's why this one doesn't have that, which I liked that it didn't have a back on this one, because I think it's more compact that way. I went to Kohl's and Target in Walmart and kind of looked at all the seats. Kohl's was actually the best. They had the most on display that I could kind of get my hands on. And in the San Diego area, I think that's kind of your best bet, is find a Kohl's. And it does also say, make sure you keep the cup holders installed. I don't know why, but it's very clear in the instruction manual, you must have the cup holders in place. So yeah, it's real adjustable. There's a lot of sort of extra padding and pillows and things for infants. It kind of pushed her head forwards to have the pillow in the back. And yes, I took them out, and she fits in here real well. as is. So hopefully the seat will do us until she's ready for booster seats. So the snug lock system works. You lift this up. Orient it the right direction. And then this is the tightening strap for the latch assembly down there. So that goes over the top. But all it is this lever that goes down over the strap there of the anchors. And as you push it in place like that, it puts tension on the belt and keeps it in place. Okay, and then this handle here on the back, you just pull up and you can go from this position to that position. And on this side, you've got your bubble level to make sure you're in the correct window for each install, whether it's forward or reverse facing. So I'd just like to say that as well. This review is I'm not affiliated with Graco or anything else. This is just plain honest review, and I thought it might be helpful. So I don't think this car seat's particularly new. I think it was released originally in 2020. So yeah, but I just wanted to say this is not affiliated. I'm not getting paid in any way for this. But if you want to check out my affiliate links to EV-based accessories below, or if you're buying your own Rivian and wanted to see how this fit, then yeah, use that Rivian referral code, and I would appreciate that. So thank you so much. To anyone who's used it, you get the 500, I get the 500. That's awesome. I really do appreciate it. So it's motivated me to keep this channel going, and it's been a fun experience. Hopefully some of these things have been helpful to people.